terms of, moving on from a sales side or, inventory side. So what is your guys' kind of inventory or supply chain look like the last kind of several years? What are you doing now? Like, what have you, any enhancements or changes you've done or tweaks, or kind of go us through that entire kind of process and timeline from where you started to where you are now from a supply chain standpoint.
So for COVID, this really sucked because I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Our entire supply chain was disrupted. Our glass, our lids, our ingredients. And it's because people were trying to stay safe and not get sick. So I totally understand it. That said, it was such a stressful time because we were like, well, when, like when can we have our product? We worked through that, and I actually think that our supply chain now is healthier because of that challenge. And we had to figure out how to talk to buyers and talk to our consumer online and say, we're so sorry that we're out of stock. And also, it also helped us realize like how many people are behind us out there. They would contact us and say like, I haven't seen your product in stores in so long. I'm so sad. I'm home all the time. I want it. And that was really an uplifting,
Mhm.
feedback to get. So it was a tough time, but it was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, it's almost like you got that reassurance from the customer that you probably never would have gotten, right? If it was continuously in stock. So you're like, okay, there's people out here, let's go and execute. So I'm sure some of those, you say it's been healthier now. Is it healthier now because of some of the tweaks you've made, or is it healthier now because of your, you have better relationships with your suppliers, or can you kind of expand upon that a little bit?
It's healthier now just because it was an education on our part. And we were like, okay, our inventory is at this level now. And just looking at trends, looking at how our product was flowing in and out of our warehouse, how fast was it selling, at what point was KE and UNFI and our other distributors ordering from us?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and just kind of looking at all that data and taking that into account, we haven't had any out of stocks since then.
Awesome.